I am sitting at a beautiful location. Literally, I'm in Spain. I have a Coke Zero. We're gonna get into this topic of today. So, the topic of today is gonna be a very important one because I'm gonna be talking about how becoming selfish completely changed my life and how it's actually time for you to realize it. Becoming selfish does not necessarily mean becoming arrogant and becoming careless and not helping people or stop caring about the world or not wanting to help other people. Or that's not what I mean with becoming selfish or becoming a bitch or something. What I mean with becoming selfish is that you basically start prioritizing yourself, because if you don't work on your body, if you don't work on your mental health, if you don't work on your business, on your bank account, if you don't work on the life that you want to create, absolutely no one is going to come and make the life that you want. No one will do it because everyone is just trying to fight their own fears, their own anxiety, their own depressions. Everyone is just completely in their own head and they basically just want to improve their own life. So no one is coming to save you. And you need to start thinking like every other person. That does not make you selfish necessarily, but I say it as a very aggressive way. I want to exaggerate by calling it selfish. But you need to prioritize yourself. And the thing is, by the way, I keep looking at this because this is my view. I can't help it. And the thing is, that brings me to my next point. No one cares, absolutely no one cares what you do in this world, because I am exactly seated at all the apartment complexes and everyone could be looking at me because I'm literally sitting at across from people, but I don't give a flying shit what they think of me, because I am just here creating content and I'm creating a video that I just hope will help at least one beautiful soul today. And no one just cares what you do. So if you want to start creating content, or if you want to start creating the life that you want to start a business, you want to change the way you look, you want to start going to the gym, but you're scared because you're scared someone will look at you weirdly. No one actually cares what you do. No one cares what the fuck you do. And you're all alone in it if you really want to get to the succeeding point. And the thing is, society always tells us to help other people, to be there when someone needs you, to be kind, and to just always be ready to help someone else. But when was the last time that actually someone came to rescue you in your dark period? When is the last time someone actually did it for you? I don't even think a lot of people can answer that question, because the only person that is going to be there when you have a hard time and when you have a good time is you. You live 24/7 with your own soul, with your own mind, with your own body, and other people only see a fraction of your life. So your friends, you might love your friends. I love my friends too. But my friends are not gonna make a whole business for me. They are not going to make the videos for me. They are not going to make my dream life happening. You have to do it for yourself. And the thing is, you might lose lots of people in the process. You might lose very close people, even family members. You will lose careers, jobs. You even lose lots of money. But that's normal, because that's what life is about. And the thing is, once I stopped caring about what other people thought about me, everything changed. And sometimes I'm so grateful. Let me give you an example. When I graduated high school, let's say I went MIA, I ignored everyone. I stopped talking to everyone from my school, everyone, only my best friend from that school. I just blocked everyone. I didn't talk to them anymore, because why should I? Those are just people that you meet at a certain time in your life. You're not going to have the same people in your life in 5 years as you used to have them now, because we evolve, we develop, we get different mindsets about certain people, we get different opinions about certain people. And if you at some point just don't want to be around a certain person, that's completely fine. It's your life. If you want to delete those persons a single button on your phone, you can do it. You can just block them, or you can just straight up tell them that they drain your energy or something like that. And that's completely normal. No one is judging you. They might hate you for it, but if you want to delete those people out of your life, I'm sure there is a reason for it, and you don't need to explain yourself. And you don't need to find anyone else's validation as long as you are happy with yourself. You don't need to look, for example, like those influencers online. You don't need to go to the gym 6 times a week if you don't want to, or if you don't feel like it. Everyone needs to be happy with their own body, with their own way they see themselves. Everyone needs to just be happy with what they have. Like, you need to be happy with the house you have, with the mindset you have, with the degree you have. You don't have to compare yourself to anyone else, because everyone is just surviving. But the point of life is not surviving, it's actually living. So you need to actually create the life so you can live it and so you can enjoy it. Because honestly, I love life. And don't tell me, oh, it's because you're in the sun right now and this, that. No, this is just a little bit of my life. I only show you like little bits of my life, and that's completely normal because I want to show you the beautiful points of my life. But I love every single bit of my life. Like, I love the hardships in it. I love the people that I lose. I actually love when I lose people because I see people as a lesson. I love every place I visit. I love every rain that drops. I love every sunshine, every sunset. I love everything about life. I love every food that I eat. I love that I can just experience it, and I am so grateful for it. Once you start seeing life that way, it's gonna have a major impact on your mental health, and it's not as easy as I make it sound and as I make it look. Like, you're not one day going to wake up and be so happy with yourself and be selfish and only care about yourself and prioritize yourself. That's not how easy it is, but it takes a first step to actually get there. You need to take the first step if you ever want to be happy and fulfilled in your own life, because no one will do it. And the thing is, people will either way always judge you, or they will not care about you at all. That's a beautiful thing. Like, it's a blessing, because if one is not paying any attention to you, it's not bothering you. But if anyone is judging you, it shouldn't bother you either. And the thing is, people will always judge you in this world. Like, some people are just like that. They just hate themselves, so they try to make themselves feel better by judging another human being. So if someone is constantly judging you, it shouldn't affect you, because if someone is doing better than you, then they wouldn't even judge you in the first place. No one that is already so high of themselves will ever judge someone that is trying to grow. No one will ever do that, because people are not that mean. People that are just completely evolved and like constantly trying to learn about mental health, they will never try to break another human being down. They will never try to bring you down. And the thing is, if people that constantly judge you, if people's opinions are affecting you that much, then you need to learn how to stop it. And you know what? If prioritizing yourself means that you are selfish, then I will proudly wear that title for the rest of my life. I will proudly wear that title of being selfish for the rest of my life, if it means that I am putting myself first in every single situation and in every single moment of my life. And you need to do the same thing, because if you don't prioritize yourself, like I said, absolutely no one will do it. No one is gonna do it for you, and you still have so many years ahead of you, and it's gonna be such a very long road. If you don't love yourself, it's gonna be so hard, so depressing, so anxious, scary. You're gonna have such a hard time if you don't learn to love yourself. And if you don't love yourself, then try to love yourself. Like, if you hate the fact that you're constantly overthinking, then start writing things down, start journaling, start improving, so you won't overthink ever again. You need to improve on your things. Like, you need to improve on your weaknesses if you ever want to be happy with yourself. And that's how easy it is. And it's so funny how people start calling you selfish the moment that you put yourself first and stop benefiting them. That's the only moment people will call you selfish, that you already know. It's when you stop giving them benefits from you. It's when you stop giving them energy, and when they actually realize that you love yourself more than you love them. That's when they actually start calling you selfish. You only have to prioritize your own feelings and stop caring how your actions will affect someone else. If my actions affect your feelings, or if I hurt your feelings, it's not my problem, it's a you problem. And I am not gonna take responsibility for the way you feel if I am just prioritizing myself in this life. I am not gonna take responsibility if I make you feel bad, or if I make you feel sad, or if putting myself first will make you uncomfortable. If I am a good person, then I will automatically not intentionally hurt someone. But if my actions will unintentionally affect you, then you just need to respect that my choice was not to hurt you, but to put myself first. And that's just people that actually understand that, those are your friends. But anyone that is just gonna call you selfish and not believing you and not wanting you to be happy, those are just enemies and not friends. Prioritizing yourself, it's a never-ending cycle. You have to improve every single day. You have to try to improve your mind, your body every single day. You're not just gonna go to the gym for 1 year and never go to the gym again. You're not just gonna journal for 1 month and never journal again whenever you feel happy. It's a never-ending cycle, and people that don't understand that and people that don't realize it, those again are not friends or not like real people. I don't even see them as real human beings if they only want things from you and they don't want you to be happy. Just because I am growing and it makes you feel bad, it doesn't mean that I'm gonna stop, because I wish life was that easy. I wish life was that easy, but it's not, and I will choose myself in every single aspect of my life. And that also brings me to my next topic, which is people pleasing. I have talked about people pleasing in a very detailed video, but people pleasing is such a pathetic thing, and I have never understood how people will please others if it makes them feel bad. I will never ever please people if I am putting myself second or third in that situation, because people pleasing is such a pathetic reality. And the thing is, you need to start saying no if you don't want something, because absolutely no one will care. If you say no and they don't respect you, then that's even further better. You can just drop those friends. You never have to go back to them again. And the word no, N-O, it's already a full explanation. No is a full sentence. You don't need to explain any further than just say no. If someone asks you something and it makes you feel bad, just say no. And if they ask why, you don't even need to give them an explanation. No is enough. And you don't have to try to fulfill it or fulfill that other person. So you don't have to sugarcoat it like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't really feel comfortable. You don't have to do that. Just say no and move on. And if they don't respect it, drop those people, drop those friends. I have met a lot of people pleasers in my life. And the moment I realized that those people just want to please me, I actually feel bad for them, because I just know that they have a very low self vision of themselves. They're just so low on their confidence. And sometimes that's really sad, and it's a sad reality, because I always want people to prioritize themselves before me. Like even my siblings, like if they just tell me no, it shouldn't bother me, and it doesn't bother me. So if my siblings tell me no to something, why shouldn't random strangers, random friends, why shouldn't you just say no to them? Because it's your life. Those friends didn't create you. They didn't make the life you have now. They didn't build you a business. They didn't do anything for you. Why do I keep saying business? I'm sorry. I'm just in that mindset. But those people, those friends that you've been having for 10 years, the moment that you will start putting yourself first, they might drop you, and that's completely fine. Even if you've been friends with them for 20 years, it really doesn't matter. As long as you are happy, and as long as you're not embarrassed of yourself, as long as you're not insecure, that's enough. Then you have won in life. Really, like you have no idea how much friends that I've lost. Like I have 3 close friends now that I talk to and see literally once every 2 or 3 months. And that's completely fine, and they know it. They know that I will put myself first, and they do the same. They also put themselves first, because they know that I am just built like that, and they are not embarrassed to tell me no, because we just are on the same page. Me and my friends are on the same page when it comes to loving themselves and loving yourself. And that's why I love my friends. There is no embarrassment between us, and we respect every single choice that the other person makes. Every single thing. And if my friend does something that unintentionally, not intentionally, if my friend does something that unintentionally hurt me, I will respect it, and I literally I won't blame her or him. I won't blame my friends if they do something that benefits them, but in order for it to benefit them, it hurts me. I don't mind, because I would do the same thing. I would do the same thing in every single aspect and in every single situation. And that's like, once you start thinking and once you start loving yourself like that, that's a self-love that not a lot of people feel. You need to start loving yourself like the greatest human in life. Like, I don't know if you guys have any idols. I don't have any idols. I don't see people as like an idol. So if you do have an idol, start loving yourself like you love that person. Start loving yourself like you see your idol. they are just human beings too. They just have talents, just like you have talents. So you don't have to idealize someone else. Just do it for yourself. Love yourself, because honestly, all those idols, they don't even love you. Like, you might even love them. You might even feel so connected to them. But you need to love yourself first. You can have so much idols as you want, as long as you love yourself and you idolize yourself first. And that's that's when you've really like won in life. And I really hope that a lot of people that have been watching me for a few times, I really hope that those people are slowly getting to know themselves and are slowly feeling better about their mindset, their health, their body, about their life in general. And even though every single life looks different, you still have to enjoy it. Like, I could be in the sun like I am right now, and I'm loving every single minute of it. But the way, like, in my life, there's not as much sun. So it's actually a lot of dark clouds and a lot of rain, but I also love every single minute of it. I love every raindrop that falls in my hometown, because you create your happiness. You create your happiness, and you're in control of a lot of things. You're in control of your body, your mindset, your health, your next step, your degree, your job, your choices. You're in control of all those things, but you are not in control of, for example, the weather. Those are like in hands of like our creator or God or who you worship. And if you don't worship anyone, like I say, just worship yourself. Love yourself like you love a God. And so just like you're in control of certain things and you love yourself, you also have to love what the universe has to give you. Like, if you don't have as much sun in your life, then try to live with the rain and the dark clouds, because I love it. I love both. I love every season. If someone asks me what season is my favorite, I would probably say winter and spring. So you see, like, it's both. Like, I love the rain and the snow, but I also love like the sun and vacations. I love everything. I like every single like season, because I can find happiness and joy in every single day. And once you realize that, life gets so much better. Life is so amazing if you realize it. Like, I am sitting here, like, I can't really show you it. I am sitting here, I have a Coke Zero, and I'm just gonna journal for the rest of my hour. And then lastly, what I wanted to say, people will be mad when you get successful. People will be mad at you when you prioritize yourself. People will hate you if they see that you are having fun. People will be so mad at you if they see that you're happy, if they see that you're enjoying your body, enjoying your health, enjoying your mindset. People will be mad at you, but that's just because they can't achieve it. Can you still hear me? The only reason people are mad at you is because they can't achieve something that you have. The only reason someone is jealous at you is because they can't achieve what you have. But in reality, everyone could achieve their goals. Everyone can achieve their goals. But some people are just not fully developed like that to understand it. Some people just think that they are not enough, that they are not successful, that they will never grow. And those are just the people that stay in bed every single day crying about their life, when they could just make the random decision to wake up and start creating the life they want. It's not that hard. If you've been rotting in bed for a month, you are the only person that is gonna get you out of your bed. Like, I don't understand how you're gonna keep on waiting another month rotting in bed if you could just randomly now wake up. Like, this is your sign. If you've been in bed for a week, wake the fuck up and go do something. Go to the gym, do a walk, start reading a book. I don't know, start writing things down that make you feel happier. Staying in bed and being depressed about your life will bring you absolutely nowhere. It will only bring you more sadness and darkness and bad times. People will be mad at you no matter what you do. People will hate you if they see you're successful, if they see you're happy, if they see you're loving your life. People will always be mad at you, but who gives a shit about what other people think? If you could just be living your own damn life, and who cares what other people think of you if you love your life. Like I said, I have seen lots of people coming to their like balcony and checking in and like waving their hands at me, but no one cares. No one cares what I'm doing, because I'm just here making a video, but I don't even care what they are doing in their homes, so why should they care about what I do? People are sometimes more kind than you think. This is the last time that I'm gonna say it. Prioritize yourself, love your life. Try to improve everything, your mind, your body, your health, and try to just be a better person than you were yesterday. Start journaling, start going to the gym, start building a business. Honestly, the only thing I still have to say is to take care.